Welcome, guys. That was probably loud, but who cares? Welcome to the first ever podcast / video on the new A Bunch of Nerdz channel. This is the official podcast of this channel, where this is a safe place to talk about everything under the sun from nerds, from comic books, movies, films, video games, you name it, we're going to talk about it. With me, I have my friend John.
What's up?
This is his first time on camera.
It is. It's kind of weird.
But if you don't know, my name is Jeff. We basically wanted to start this podcast because in this very room, we just got into a very heated argument about just like, what was it about? It was about the Acolyte.
I don't even know. I wouldn't even say it was heated.
It was. Oh, maybe I was heated because you guys were coming at my show that I very like, and one thing led to another, and I was like, "Hey, I have the equipment. Let's start this." And we are a bunch of nerds. Every other week, we're gonna do this podcast, and we'll have like a special guest come on, sit in on every now and then, just to kind of.
I want to say they're special, just like friends of ours.
Shots fired already, coming in hot. Damn. But yeah, they're gonna come and sit in and tell us what their thoughts and stuff is. And yeah, this is basically just a place where we just review movies, video games, TV, films. There goes one of the lights. I told you it was gonna happen. Yeah. This happens on my other channel too, on my other podcast. It's fine. I'm not pissed about it. But yeah, breaking news in the entertainment industry and stuff like that. So, with further ado, you have anything? Like, should we tell them about us before we start like going off just about random stuff? Should we give us a little skinny?
The answer to your question is 5'8", and I am not Hispanic. Just making that very clear. Everybody asks.
Everyone, yeah, and I am not Ethiopian. I am straight American. No, I have no idea what my background is.
He is married to a woman, so he's definitely straight.
Like I said, I'm as straight as a curve. But yeah, a little bit about us. I am, like I said, Jeff. I like to, in my free time, watch as many movies as I can. I think I wouldn't say my specialty is Marvel movies. I don't know, because I've rewatched the Marvel, like the Infinity Saga, too many times to where I feel comfortable to say on camera. But like, I don't know, Marvel, Dragon Ball Z, that's like my specialty. Like if you say something negative about Dragon Ball Z or like Marvel, which probably going to happen later on in this, I know it's going to happen, right? Because I can't defend everything that Marvel has done in the past
4 years,
4 or 5 years. Yeah, but well, that's my specialty. I think those are the two things that I'm a diehard, and I kind of like just like Michael Bay movies, like Transformers, Bad Boys, stuff like that.
We're rewatching Transformers.
Transformers is a great rewatch.
It goes hard, bro. It goes hard.
You should stop after the fourth one.
I stop after the third one.
The fourth one is.
The second they stopped playing Linkin Park, that's where I'm like, all right, I'm done.
Oh, you're right. Imagine Dragons came in the fourth one. Damn, that's a good moral to live by. Once Linkin Park's out, I'm out.
I'm out, yeah.
Yeah, no, fourth one's not bad. The fifth one's dog shit.
Which one is the fourth one, though?
Fourth one's the one with dinosaurs.
I thought the fourth, that doesn't have Shia LaBeouf, does it?
No, it does not. That has the first one with Mark, almost said Ruffalo. Mark Wahlberg, yeah. The first one with Mark Wahlberg is where it kind of goes downhill.
Rise of the Beast or something?
No, it's Age of Extinction.
Yeah.
And then The Last Night, which was horrible. And then they did the reboot with Bumblebee, which is just an Iron.
I actually kind of liked that one.
Bumblebee is just Iron Giant reskinned.
Yeah.
And then they had the Rise of the Beast, which I really liked.
I just, what's her name? Haley
Steinfeld.
Steinfeld, yeah.
Yeah.
She's nice.
She's nice.
I never met her, but I just could tell.
She's a lovely person.
She's a lovely person.
What about you? What's your bread and butter? What would you say?
Star Wars.
Star Wars?
Star Wars is my shit.
See,
I'm all about it.
I want to say Star Wars, but I don't think I've rewatched it enough to say Star Wars.
Yeah, no, whenever I meet someone who knows as much or more than me of Star Wars, that's a respect moment.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I feel like you know way more than I do.
I do. It's okay.
Not even gonna hide it.
Yeah, no, you definitely know more about Marvel and definitely Dragon Ball Z than I do.
Yeah, that's fair.
I know there's a guy named Goku in there and something about Super Saiyan, but
there goes the second. Damn.
But
I charge these batteries. Look, I'm looking dark as hell in this video.
I wouldn't say it's my specialty, but I do love DC, not the movies because they shit on the movies, but I love the comics and the animated movies.
Yeah, animated movies I will say that has a leg up on DC animation in general. But you're also a big Lord of the Rings guy. You know more Lord of the Rings,
Yeah, I mean,
which will come in later in this episode. Where we talk about.
I mean, I love Lord of the Rings. I don't like. I'm not someone who can just come to you and just start talking about Lord of the Rings all day long, like the Silmarillion and all that stuff. I know a little bit, but I'm like I could say stuff and it could definitely be wrong.
That's how I feel about Game of Thrones. I know a little bit. I think I know a little bit more about Game of Thrones than Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, well, it's a lot simpler.
I came up to you the other day because one of the things we were talking about later is the recent show that's out, and I was just like, dude, the world of Tolkien just has too many vowels next to each other.
It does, yeah,
and it's just it makes it more simple, like the names of people.
Well, he's also a linguist, so like, and he made the Elven language before he wrote The Hobbit.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, he wrote the story around his language.
And then he wrote the Lord of the Rings just to come after The Hobbit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and he had no plans on making Lord of the Rings.
That's crazy.
It was made, he wrote it like 20 years later. The Hobbit was a children's book.
I just don't like it. Like the Elven language, like the Celebrimbor or whatever, and Galadriel, and I'm like, what the fuck? Just
Galadriel.
Just call her Gabriel.
Just call her G.
Just call her G. See, like Game of Thrones is so simple, like Sansa.
John.
John. Like the only hard one is like Rhaenyra, and that's like not even hard to.
Yeah,
that's not even hard to pronounce.
Well, there's Melisandre.
Yeah, okay, that's fair, but she's 4.
But I had to watch it like 4 times to like actually catch her name. I just called her the red chick. That's
not you're not wrong at all.
Yeah, exactly. If I say the red chick, you know who I'm talking about.
Exactly. But let's that's now you got a little bit about us. So let's get into the news of the week. Like a lot of stuff happened this week. A lot of trailers. Well, let's
one.
No, there's a lot of trailers.
Oh yeah, I guess
there was so many trailers. I guess some aren't like really like there was the big one that I guess dropped was, would you say the Marvel at the Thunderbolts?
Thunderbolts, yeah.
Thunderbolts. And I literally just watched John watch.
I literally just watched it like 10 minutes ago.
So it's more fresh in your head. Yeah. What's your takes on the Thunderbolts trailer?
I thought it was actually kind of dope. I wasn't like I told you, I wasn't expecting much.
Yeah.
I was kind of expecting it to be, dumb. But
everyone's hating on the MCU, but it's just give in Feige we trust. In Feige, we trust.
Yeah, but then Feige's fine, but then he started like branching out and letting other people do the writing, and other people started doing stuff, and then that's when everything started going downhill.
And I think that's when he took the control back.
Yeah,
I think Deadpool Wolverine is the start of him taking him working with Sean Levy and Ryan Reynolds and all those guys. But I think Deadpool Wolverine was the start of him saying.
Well, I think Deadpool and Wolverine. Obviously, Feige had something to do with it.
Oh yeah,
but I think that was mostly Ryan Reynolds.
Was it really?
I totally.
Him and Sean. I know him and Sean Levy worked closely on that movie.
Well, Ryan Reynolds ad-libbed half of those movies.
And I think that's the reason. Okay, we also don't fact check on this podcast whatsoever. Not at least. Not, at least not yet, because we don't. But I'm pretty sure
we don't have any viewers right now. We don't have fact check shit.
This is the first episode. Maybe we will have viewers. Who knows? Damn, give us some hope, man. But no. Wasn't like Deadpool Wolverine came on during like the strike, so like. They couldn't record because Ryan Reynolds added so much dialogue to himself that it was like against the strike rules.
Yeah, some shit like that.
That's kind of funny to me that he ad-libs that much, where it's like basically a whole new script every time you film something.
Yeah.
But have you seen the trailer for the Falcon Winter Soldier?
The Falcon Winter Soldier.
Oh shit! Oh, I'm already, Captain America 4. Or the new Captain America New World Order, New World Age, Red Hulk trailer.
Yeah.
Did you like that one too?
It was okay. I didn't really like Falcon Winter Soldier. I think COVID fucked that up because they had to change the script because originally, because they did the same thing with WandaVision too.
Don't say nothing about WandaVision. The best things happened to Marvel since Endgame.
But Falcon Winter Soldier, it was gonna be about a virus taking over the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did not
about
know that.
them unleashing a virus, and then they had to change it last minute. So that's why Falcon Winter Soldier kind of came out and it was like fucked.
I didn't think it was that fucked.
I thought it was better than WandaVision.
That's not the point.
I liked WandaVision.
Different topic.
I liked WandaVision all the way up until the boner joke, and then I was done.
Oh my! It's just okay.
That's what I was like. Okay, well, they're just fucking.
I asked you that because I was gonna say that between the new Captain America trailer and the new Thunderbolts trailer. I think that Marvel's going in a more grounded approach. Like they're ever since the whole Kang with Jonathan Majors and like the multiverse, minus Wolverine.
Grounded. They brought back RDJ.
No, I'm saying with these two movies, like with I'm saying they're finishing out this phase.
Yeah,
a little bit more grounded to the, like
I see what you're saying.
With the Thunderbolts being basically a Suicide Squad for Marvel, and it's like nothing really big world, big villain. I don't know who the villain is for either the old Red Hulk and I don't know, but at least the Thunderbolts, it's like not a
Harrison
big
Ford's
villain.
playing whatever his face is.
Thunderbolt Ross.
Yeah. President. He's going to be President Ross. Yeah, because the other guy died.
Yeah, William Hurt died. R.I.P. I'm not gonna call him the GOAT. I don't know him.
The GOAT.
I don't.
I don't know him from anything else. Just the Hulk and Civil War. That is it.
That phrase is used too much to GOAT because I was literally about to say R.I.P. the GOAT. I'm like, actually, I'm not gonna say that. I don't know anything.
I don't know what this guy's from. But
no Thunder. Like you got Ghost. Like it's like I'm hoping it's gonna be good because it's gonna be redeeming all the side characters that got shit roles, like Taskmaster. Taskmaster was
Taskmaster got totally shit on
because that movie is kind of shit.
Yeah,
like he's also one of the best like villains.
He's one of the coolest villains. Got completely shit on.
Like Ghost, I think has really cool powers, and they didn't like. I feel like they didn't really use her powers a lot in Ant-Man and the Wasp. Like even the trailer where she was like catch the knife and threw it and shit.
The only good Ant-Man's the first one.
Valid.
Yeah.
I had a review of
Quantumania.
Quantumania, and when I first initial watch, I liked it, and I think it was mostly because I was excited for Kang.
Jonathan Majors is a hell of an actor.
I think I was excited to see where they went with Kang, and that was like why I rated it so high.
Loki was my favorite Marvel show. I know you don't like it. It's my favorite Marvel show, and I think Jonathan Majors killed it in that show.
What season one?
When you first?
Oh yeah, because he only had one monologue to memorize.
I know, but it was
dude. It was good.
I'm sorry, he was badass at it. Like
it was good. It was good. He was very eccentric, and
they actually changed it. They actually changed their plans for Marvel because of that scene.
Really?
Yeah, they weren't gonna. Kang was not gonna be as big of a feature as he was.
I thought he was a big bad.
He wasn't gonna be until they saw him film that,
and like how the audience reacted to that.
Yeah, because before that, Jonathan Majors was unknown. That was before Creed.
He was unknown to. Oh, that's a good. It was after Lovecraft Country. That's where I know him from.
Well, that was the first time I ever seen him in anything.
Lovecraft Country is like a Jordan Peele thing. J.J. Abrams show on HBO Max. You should check it out. Okay. Got canceled. Fucking idiots.
Everything J.J. Abrams does gets canceled.
I love J.J. Abrams. He makes my favorite Star Wars movie.
Shut the fuck up.
Speaking of
Force Awakens is your favorite Star Wars movie?
We're not gonna get into it. That's another podcast, another time.
That's gonna take a whole hour.
But we can also talk. We can also probably should mention not the elephant in the room, but it's been a sad couple of weeks for I guess nerd. Yeah. Dumb. I don't know what to say. Because first you got James Earl Jones, who I am. That's my boy. That is my guy. Not only because of Lion King, Star Wars, Darth Vader, of course, but he is a Michigan alumni.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah. Haven't I told you this?
I didn't know that.
Dude, before every Michigan game, you go to most sporting events, they have a hype thing.
Yeah.
Michigan's is literally like it starts as like it opens over the campus in the fall, and then you see like an empty booth, and then you see just fucking James Earl Jones step into the booth, says, "This is Michigan,
really
the greatest university in the world," and then, he does a whole entire narration to all the stats.
Did he record it or is it live?
Oh, you see, he recorded it, but he recorded it in a booth at Michigan, on the campus, cool. and they recorded him and they play it over the jumbotron.
That's cool.
Every Saturday, and all
nobody has more of an iconic voice than James Earl Jones.
That's fair. That is fair. There's probably some people who could come into the running, all those voice actors and stuff like Jim. I did not know Jim Cummings, the guy who did
Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, all those guys, all the
Prime.
Yeah, right. I who the hell? But James Earl Jones.
Jim Cummings goes from oh bother to I am Optimus Prime.
Yeah. Oh, wait, is he Optimus Prime too? And
he's Optimus Prime in Transformers.
Which one?
All of them.
No. That's. See, now I know I can fact check you. Oh fuck, what's his name? It's not Jim Cummings.
We're gonna fact check this.
Oh, Edward Cullen. Is it Edward Cullen?
That's the dude from Twilight.
What?
That's Edward from Twilight.
No, what's the voice of... Shit. What's his name? Now we're both going to look it up because I
Jim Cummings.
There's no way. Is it really?
Winnie the Pooh, Hercules.
I'm doing Michael Bay's Transformers. I know that's the guy who did it for the cartoon.
Maybe I'm wrong. I could have sworn that was Jim Cummings for like the longest time.
Michael Bay.
I could be completely wrong.
I can't find the guy. I don't care enough to know.
But
you might. Hey, Jim Cummings is now Optimus Prime.
Hold on, I gotta figure this out. Now, I have thought this for years, and I've been telling everybody forever
that Jim Cummings is Optimus Prime.
Somebody told me that.
I thought he did it for maybe 2 video games, and then that. Was
maybe. And now I feel like an idiot. Hold on, we're gonna figure this out. I could have
sworn it was Edward Cullen. I'm looking up Edward Cullen.
Why don't they have Optimus Prime?
Why don't I'm just gonna fucking do this. Who is the voice of Optimus Prime in the 80s cartoon?
Who's that anything about the 80s cartoon?
Because that's the one who does it for everything. He did
Peter Cullen.
Oh!
Peter Cullen. What else did he play as? I think he was Tigger. I think that's where I messed it up. Yeah, he was Tigger.
Yeah, no, Jim Cummings was like everybody in Winnie the Pooh.
No, Peter Cullen played Tigger in Winnie the Pooh, and he played. I just saw it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
oh,
he played Tigger. No, Eeyore. That's what it was. Eeyore.
Which one is it, John?
It's Eeyore.
Which one is
Eeyore?
it?
It's Eeyore. It's Eeyore. It's Eeyore. It's Eeyore. I remember this now.
First it was Tigger. Then it was
Pooh, Tigger. I know he played somewhere in that. Okay. No, he played Eeyore in Winnie the Pooh, and then he played Optimus Prime in Transformers. That's what it is. We got there. I knew it was somewhere. I wasn't completely wrong.
But I feel like you could argue that Peter shit. I was gonna say Jim Cummings. Maybe Peter Cullen now too.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. Who knows?
But we can probably say that they're fighting for second, and James Earl Jones is number 1 for sure.
Yeah, but then there's Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman's voice. I feel like his voice is okay. You do one fucking March of the Penguins, then now you think your voice is iconic. I think.
Have you seen what's his face Benedict Cumberbatch say the word penguin?
No,
dude. After this, look up Graham Norton's show. Peter Cullen. Benedict Cumberbatch penguin, dude. He cannot say the word penguin.
How's he say it?
I don't even know. I can't even do it. He's like. I don't even know.
This is so off topic.
It's so off topic. It was just funny.
This is supposed to be in a memoriam section, and then we got on to who the hell is the voice of Optimus Prime? Oh my Jesus Christ! Oh. This is the first episode. You fixed the Kingslayer. Let's back on serious matter.
Anyways, James Earl Jones. That really sucks.
Yes. James Earl Jones. That really sucks. Dude, hey, you know what sucks worse? Maggie Smith died too.
No, James Earl Jones died.
Maggie Smith. Hey, I was right here in this office when I found out, and I took my wands off my wall and I put them to the sky.
Of course you did.
I said, instead of pouring one out for my homegirl, I was just like, wands up.
You know what I should have done? When I found out James Earl Jones died, I went to bed. What I should have done is watch Empire Strikes Back. That's what I should have done.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I want to watch that.
I watched Lion King.
Oh, that's a good one.
Lion King. Yeah. I feel like that's him being a good father. Darth Vader. He's kind of a shitty father. At the end, he kind of redeems himself.
I forget if it was you who I told this, but somebody told me one time that they thought Maggie Smith was hot as fuck.
Maggie Smith? That might have been me, dude.
Oh,
that might have been me.
I was like,
do not come from Maggie Smith.
No, I'm not coming at her
because she could get it back in the day.
Oh no, absolutely. But they were talking about how in the fourth one, Goblet of Fire, where her and Ron is dancing. You can kind of tell.
No, that was not me. You can
kind of tell that she had a figure, and I was like, this was not me saying this. Make that very clear. But I was just like, okay. I was like, I did not.
Let's make this also clear that this is also not me. I didn't say that either. That was not this friend who said that. I was because a bunch of clips of her old like movies. Like apparently she was.
Oh no, she was hot back in the day.
She looks exactly the same, just a little bit wrinkly now. And I was just like, they don't make them like her anymore. Like just in general, like she was such a unique.
We're both married, bro.
I know. I'm nobody talking. I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying she was like so unique looking, like her face and her voice was. I'm gonna say iconic because I just hear Mr. Potter or you know that's a horrible McGonagall impersonation. But I'm just saying, like and you know it always comes in threes, dude. You know that, right? And that's why I'm scared.
So who you think's coming third?
See, I don't think you want me to say it 'cause I don't want to put it in.
No, say it.
I don't put that bad witchy.
Well, I don't believe in it. So if you said it, I'm not.
You don't believe in it, dude. No. The fact that it always comes in threes, and second of all, I always have this theory that it's the big three. The big three to me, like a big three of like franchises, is Harry Potter, Star Wars, and Lord of the Rings. Those are the best.
We already lost Star Wars.
Those are the best. We lost Star Wars, lost Harry Potter, and
Ian McKellen.
No, I don't think Ian McKellen is like there.
I don't think he's ever gonna die. So
I don't think it's gonna be him. I think it's gonna be like randomly like Hidalgo. Is that
Vigo?
That's the fucking movie he was in.
That's Hidalgo. A great fucking movie. I love that movie, bro.
Is it about a horse?
It's about a horse. I read it's a true story, but then I read somewhere that's not true, so I don't fucking know. I don't know what to believe. Yeah. But the point is, that's a great fucking movie.
Well, the point is, I think it's gonna be Viggo Mortensen because I think he's like 60. It's either him or Hugo Weaving, the guy who played Elrond. I think it's gonna be one of those two. I think Ian McKellen's too big of a name.
Viggo Mortensen's like really good shape though.
Yeah,
like,
but he's also what he has to be in his.
Viggo Mortensen like lives on a. Dude, 60s is nothing anymore.
Dude, the life expectancy in America is
Ian
75.
McKellen's like 102. Like,
yeah, but he's
like fuck. You were just talking about how you don't see how you can walk around,
dude. We can get. We should probably transition into
Christopher
that.
Christopher Lee already died a couple years ago though.
Doesn't count. Doesn't matter.
Oh shit.
Doesn't matter. I mean, what you call it died a couple years ago. Chewbacca.
Oh, that's true. Peter.
I mean,
yeah.
And Hagrid died a couple years ago too.
I don't even know his name.
I don't know. He's Hagrid to me.
Yeah.
I don't know these people's names. Yeah. But yeah, no. Speaking of Lord of the Rings, we should just get into we should just wrap all our Lord of the Rings talk into one segment because we got a lot going on with Lord of the Rings. Okay. Also,
Rings of Power.
First of all, let's just before we get to that. What's his name? Viggo Mortensen, Hugo Weaving.
We don't want you to die.
Take your vitamins.
Yeah, we don't want you to die.
Because I don't know how old Hugo Weaving is, but he has to be up there too.
You want to take a bet?
Also, who's a dwarf? Who plays a dwarf? Who's also in Indiana Jones?
Yeah,
he might be up. He might be next too.
We're talking about
this is so bad.
Die. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Let's figure out how old Hugo.
You're right. Take Viggo Mortensen out of there because I know this man. I know the Gimli's old. I know he's old.
How old do you think Hugo Weaving is?
I think Hugo Weaving. Let me say 71. Younger. Okay, 65.
Close, 64.
64. Oh, yeah. He should be fine. How old is Gimli? Gimli. What the fuck his name is?
I don't even know his name, dude. He was actually at Comic-Con.
Oh, really? Here?
Yeah. I either could get his autograph or the one brother.
The one brother. Sup, brother?
What was his name?
I don't know what brother you're talking about.
I don't know.
Liam Hemsworth? Chris Hemsworth? Luke Hemsworth? What brother?
No, if I got Chris Hemsworth autograph, I would have swooned.
Let's be honest. We all would have swooned. I can't be mad at you for
that's
that.
A pretty man, bro.
What, who?
Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, I'm more of a Liam guy myself.
Really?
No, I don't give two shits.
John Rhys Davies.
He has to be in his 80s.
80 exactly.
He's 80 exactly. He's next.
He's next.
Yeah.
Well, how old is Ian McKellen?
He has to be like 89, dude. 89, 91.
Oh, I could have gotten Andy Serkis's autograph, but the line was too long, so I went ahead and got.
If Andy Serkis, he can't die. He's doing shit.
But I got what's his face, Elijah Wood's autograph instead of Andy Serkis.
Nice.
I kind of wish I got Andy Serkis's autograph.
Well, Andy Serkis is actually doing shit.
Andy Serkis is like a god.
No, he's had a career since. Elijah Wood had Wilfred. That's about it. That's the only thing I've heard from him. And he was also in Spy Kids 3.
Yeah, he was in Back to the Future.
That's before Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I know, but he was still in Back to the
Anything
Future.
before Lord of the Rings doesn't count.
Oh, okay.
You're not a real actor until you're.
Time did not start until 2001.
2001 is when it started.
85 is Ian McKellen.
He's only 85. No, I think
we only need him for one more movie.
Stop it. Let's get into it. Let's just before we get to the
I'm excited about the
shipwreck that is Lord of the. I'm not gonna say it's a shipwreck of Ring of Power, but it's not.
The second season's better than the first season. That doesn't mean it's great. It's better.
But let's get into because recently Ian McKellen because they have greenlit the movie The Hunt for Gollum.
Yes,
they've greenlit it, and I believe in an interview Ian McKellen said that he doesn't want anybody else playing Gandalf, and I think Gandalf is.
I told you that.
Well, I read it somewhere. I just didn't like know.
Believe it.
Yeah, I just didn't think he was like. Well, I think you said that they're actually trying to cast him for it.
Yeah, no, they're trying to get like.
And I'm just like,
you can't get anybody else for Gandalf.
I feel like you need to.
You can't do it.
I feel like you sign away. I think at his age, if he really wants the character to be done right, you sign over your rights to the AI shit, like your voice and likeness,
like James Earl Jones did.
Yeah. What a baller move, by the way. Thank God he did that.
Thank God he. Well, even though Star Wars sucks right now, but
true.
Thank God he did.
Oh, I'm not gonna say true.
His last performance was actually Rogue One.
He didn't do anything for Kenobi.
No, that was AI.
Damn.
Yeah,
dude, AI is crazy.
Yeah, well, you can tell the difference.
I can't.
You can't tell the difference
between his voice,
between his Rogue One voice and Kenobi.
I'm gonna need it side by side to tell.
Oh, no. I'll show you.
Okay.
Yeah.
But no. I think he needs to do that. Sign away his likeness and his for his voice and his face, and then have a younger person do it, and then you put his face on the person. People do it.
Or he could just do the recordings and then put his face on the person.
That's what I just said.
But you said sign over his voice, like to where AI would do it. But
I see what you're saying. Like ADR, basically, and then have you the face digitally. Oh, yeah, okay, I see what you're doing. Yeah. You could do that, too. I just don't think his body, because I've told you this, I'll tell the people. When when Rings of Power, before they started, I rewatched The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbits, and there is a drastic difference in Return of the King and
how old was he in Fellowship? Because they filmed all the movies back to back, so that's...
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, no, there was no break. Peter Jackson did not sleep for like 5 years. But Fellowship came out in 2001.
Yeah.
That's math. You're the one who went to college. So
don't do that shit to me. I went to I'm a liberal arts student. What are you talking about? Don't do that to me.
So he didn't really earn his degree.
Don't you dare put me on the spot like that, you bastard. How old was Ian McKellen in 2001? I need help.
Let's just pull out the calculator. We could probably do this in our heads, but like
we are dumb.
Hold on, what year is it? 2020.
What? Oh, it's just minus 23 years. Yeah. So he's 85. You said
he's 85. So minus 23 years. That would be.
Don't do that to me. Hold on.
God.
Yeah, he was 62.
62. Yeah. Okay.
62, and then
there's a big difference.
And then 2000, I think 12 is when the first Hobbit came out. So add 12 years.
So he's about 70 something?
Wait, shit, this is bad. So 2001. It would have been
11 years.
Thank you. So at 11 years, he was 73. I
mean, that's a drastic difference.
Yes. And now he's 85. That's going to be a drastic difference from that.
But it's one movie.
That's what I'm saying. It's just let some other guy take the place. And just put your face on it.
I know, but...
Because I'm also kind of worried about... Because you said Viggo Mortensen. Okay, so for those who don't know what The Hunt for Gollum is, i.e. me...
I feel like the name of the...
So the whole entire movie is... When does it take place? Before?
So it's happening while... It's happening during Fellowship. So when Gandalf gets the ring from Bilbo and gives it to Frodo...
Yeah.
Gandalf leaves for like 17 years.
Whoa, what? Wait,
yeah, between that point and when Frodo leaves for Rivendell, it's a 17-year gap. And Gandalf will come back every once in a while, but he was hunting for Gollum to find out about the ring.
You're telling me in Fellowship of the Rings when he says, no shit, I'm thinking of this Unexpected Journey. In Fellowship of the Rings when I was going to say, he's off on an adventure. No, so you're telling me when... Frodo and Sam leave for yeah, and then when they get to Rivendell, so you have like the ring wraiths attacking them and all that other shit. That's supposed to be in a that section of the movie is supposed to be 17-year gap.
Yes. And for the first 10 years, I think, it's been a long time since I read the book, but...
do hobbits not fucking age?
No, very slowly. Very slowly. Like, Frodo is like, he's like in his 30s, early 30s in the beginning of Lord of the Rings. And then by the time he leaves, he's like 55.
That's what happens when you don't read the books.
Right?
I had no idea that was a thing.
Yeah, but no, Gandalf comes back periodically for the first like 9 to 10 years to check up on Frodo, but he disappears for like 7 years.
And that's when
then he comes back, and then that's when he's like, "Is it secret? Is it safe?" And then that's when Fellowship starts, basically.
What the heck?
Yeah, I know.
So then all that time, why is he hunting for Gollum?
He's hunting for Gollum because he knew that's where Bilbo got the ring. So he was trying to find out if this is the one ring. He wanted to know where Gollum got it. He was trying to trace it back, which eventually they find Gollum, but it was after Sauron found Gollum
and tortured him,
and then
which is in the epilogue of Baggins.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Shire Baggins.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. Now you just breaking that all down to me. I don't think this movie needs to be made. That sounds like a lot of filler to me.
It is a lot of filler, but
how are they gonna make it good?
Because they didn't. If I remember correctly, I don't even think they wrote about Aragorn and Gandalf finding Gollum. So I think they're just like
just looking for the nigga. Oh, I'm sorry. That's how upset I am about this concept of this movie.
Now, I'm all for seeing Ian McKellen and Viggo Mortensen doing their thing again.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't...
Give them a reason to.
Yeah, like, I feel like it's so unnecessary. And especially when, like, they could kick ass doing the similar I can't even say it, but the Silmarillion...
Though basically what the Rings of Power came from.
No. The Silmarillion, I think, is...
It's the
4 Rings of Power.
I thought Rings of Power was, like, included in all of that. Like, it's everything before The Hobbit. I don't know. I couldn't...
There's a lot of books. I might be wrong.
Is there really? I thought it was only Lord of the Rings, Hobbit,
so Tolkien wrote a bunch of letters. Tolkien wrote a bunch of letters describing and building the world of Middle-earth.
Okay.
So he wrote the books, but he also built the world, and then his son, like, kind of put them all together.
Okay. Got you.
Yeah, so... But, like, if I were to ask you, who's the big bad of Tolkien's world, who would you say?
Sauron. Or Morgoth.
There you go. Okay.
I watched Ring of Power. Yeah. I was just watching the scene.
Did you know that before Rings of Power?
No.
Okay. See, I'm not bragging. I knew that before Rings of Power.
No, I had no idea who the hell Morgoth was. I was just like, cool. In my head, he's just old Sauron. Or cool. Or
no, Morgoth is an actual Valar, while Sauron's basically what Gandalf is.
Dude, I want to tell you right now, before I used to get Sauron and Sauron mixed up. I used to think like the guy you're looking for is right there.
Hey, if I asked you who created the world of Middle Earth, who what would you say?
Fucking God, I don't know.
Eru Iluvatar is basically the god of that world, of Tolkien's world.
See, I think they need to do like a Game of Thrones thing, just go back and just explain that shit.
I think they should too. I think that would be dope because Eru created the Valar, which is what Morgoth is.
Yeah, because Valar is that part's confusing me in the Rings of Power show right currently.
Yeah, and the dwarves actually weren't meant to be created. So,
now we're getting to like nitty gritty.
Yeah, so the dwarves were actually like weren't meant to be created, and they were created by another Valar. I can't remember his name, but he was a smith. He was a Valar that was a smith. And if someone watches this. Ends up watching this, they're going to correct me on this.
Yeah, leave a comment if we're wrong.
But he created these beings in secret.
The dwarves,
yeah, because originally, Eru only created men and elves.
Okay,
elves were the first ones.
Hence why they're in the Valar, right? Elves come from the Valar, so they
no.
in the Valar.
Elves came from the Undying Lands.
What the fuck are the Undying Lands?
We'll get to that. But yeah, so he created these beings, and they were dwarves in secret because he wanted to create something. But the problem with that was only Eru can give life. He's the only one that can give life. So this Valar, and I'm going to remember his name at some point, like tonight. And I'm going to text Jeff, hey, this is it. But they were basically like these mindless beings that all they did was work, because he couldn't give them like a will of their own. He couldn't give them a personality. He couldn't give them all that stuff.
Yeah.
But eventually it came out that he created them, and Eru kind of always knew, but because he's God basically, but he got to let it reveal that he did know. Mm-hmm. And then as a gift, he gave them life. And then that was the creation of the dwarves.
See, and this is another reason why I think Game of Thrones is better, because it's just easier.
It's easier. It's easier.
It's
it
a
doesn't
dumb
make
man.
it better.
It's a dumb man.
It's easier. It's easier for me to go hire a hooker. It doesn't make it better.
Whoa, so extreme. This is the streams of everything. I mean, if we could have a whole entire episode if you're just trying to explain Lord of the Rings lore.
Oh, it could take forever.
But like, let's get into what we're here for.
Okay,
Rings of Power. Okay.
It's actually not bad. It's actually,
as of we're recording this, only 7 episodes are out, so we haven't even seen the whole entire thing in its entirety. And
the last episode was actually pretty dope. I actually like the last episode.
Yeah, and I'm a guy who doesn't like to judge things before the entirety of the
I do. I like
the work is.
I like to judge things off the first episode.
So you can't do that. If everyone judged everything off the first episode, then no one will like The Office. The first episode of The Office.
That's true.
The first season of The Office is hard.
Yeah, I made it through 2 episodes and I haven't seen the rest.
Yeah, exactly. So you can't you have to do it the entirety of the work that is put in front of me, which I don't have yet. But what I can judge off what I've seen so far, because there's only 8 episodes, there's only 1 left, right? Mm-hmm. So I think at this point in the show,
I can make of it that's cool.
I can make an educated guess, or I can make an articulate depiction of my opinion of the show, which is it's meh.
It's mid. It's mid as fuck.
And it shouldn't be, because it costs so much money to make.
Well, it looks amazing.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say
the visuals of it. We got to talk about this in a second, but we'll finish this conversation.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but it's about the Acolyte.
Oh Jesus!
Let's just say they spent $250 million on it. And they came out with the biggest pile of dog shit.
Let's stay on track. Let's stay on track.
Okay. Rings of Power. I don't even know how much it cost, but it was a lot of fucking money.
But no, it looks immaculate.
And it looks immaculate.
My 2 favorite things about this show is the cinematography and the scale of the show, because it's like the last episode, which was, I don't know what it was titled, but it was the big battle of the season, and the scale of it was amazing. Yeah. It was actually really, really good to watch, and even in most of the season, when you're in Celebrimbor's factory of elves or whatever, Santa, I guess. Everything was so detailed. So I like the detail, the scale, and I like the music. The music,
no, yeah.
What's the
production of it is amazing,
dude. No, the best part of this whole entire show is I think it ended the last, because my gripe with the last season was there was no Rings of Power. The reason
it was at the end.
2 seconds of one shot with the little hands like this. Is it really called? Are you called the Rings of Power? No.
Yeah.
No, but they had a little song. It was basically the one, or 3 elves, blah, 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 blah. I don't know what the song is.
Jeff, sing it.
It's just all I know is the theme of this. They took that song, the end credit song from last season, and it's the background thing. You hear it and everything. It's the da 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 da. I have it on my phone now. I think that's one of my favorite themes. My favorite new theme in a while is the one from Rings of Power, and I love the music of this. Now I think where we get into the negatives of this, I think
is the writing.
You can't just blame all of it on the writing, but I think that it's.
I want to like it so bad.
I think Lord of the Rings to me is a lot of filler. I've heard from people.
Yeah.
I heard it from a lot of people who have read the books. My buddy Jansen, who might appear on this podcast, he said that he's probably hyperbolizing or whatever the word is. I'm not smart, but he was I think Tolkien literally spent a whole entire 3 pages on describing a tree.
He did. He did. I wanted to. I was doing it while I was working. I wanted to bang my head up against.
And I think that this show is kind of it's just filler.
So the problem with this is that Tolkien didn't write a story. He wrote history.
Oh,
basically,
history is a story.
Yes, but he didn't write it in the sense that he wrote Lord of the Rings
or a Hobbit,
or The Hobbit. Yeah. He wrote it as if it's a history book.
basically as like some actors will make up a whole entire backstory for their character.
That kind of left it a lot open to interpretation. And
we got the wrong people interpreting it.
Yeah, Peter Jackson should have had the helm because I can't think of anybody better.
Because he's the only person who's made the old. Who do we know who made like the old school cartoon back in the 70s or whenever it came out?
I don't fucking know. I do know Tolkien's son hates Lord of the Rings.
That's
hates the movies, I should say.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he said that it's not a book you can easily adapt to a movie, which he's right.
They did the best job I've ever heard.
Oh yeah, no, Peter Jackson did the absolute there's no other way to watch it than the extended edition. Let's make that very clear. You don't watch Lord of the Rings without watching the extended edition.
I'm not a purist like him.
I
watch whatever you will like it.
No, no, don't listen to him. But there's no other way to watch it. Mm-hmm. But Peter Jackson did an absolutely killer job at it. But he is right in the sense that it is not a good movie or not a good book to adapt to a movie.
Not a representation of the book.
Well, because they couldn't even include Tom Bombadil. That was
he's in this.
He's in this.
Oh shit! Tom Bombadil's in the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
it's fucking fine now.
Tom Bombadil is like the biggest mystery in Tolkien's world because so basically whoever grabs the One Ring can feel like its power, right?
Yeah.
He grabs the ring and just like kind of flips it up, loses it, just messes around with it, and just like no big deal. Tom Bombadil, there's
is he a wizard?
No,
or Ishtar? What do they call him?
No. There's rumors that would be Sauron actually.
Oh, Sauron's an Ishtar?
Yeah.
I thought he was part of the Valar.
No, he's lesser than the Morgoth was a Valar.
Okay, got you.
He's lesser than the Valar.
Okay.
He's the same level as Gandalf.
Sauron is.
Yes, but he's more powerful than Gandalf.
Well, if Gandalf dies, does he turn to that goo stuff too?
I have no idea. But Sauron also didn't die. He just kind of transformed.
Fair enough.
But anyways, what was I even saying?
Tom Bombadil.
Yeah. Okay. Tom Bombadil. There's talk that Tom Bombadil was actually Eru Ilúvatar, so the god of Tolkien's world.
I thought it was Eros or whatever.
Yeah, but like in like human form.
Oh, now we're getting to fucking Christianity right now. What is he? Jesus?
Well, no, but Tolkien was a Christian. He was Catholic. He based a lot of Lord of the Rings. He based a lot of Lord of the Rings off of his faith. That's why the magic and stuff in Lord of the Rings isn't like so much in your face. It's very influential, I guess.
Like miracle, like
yeah,
like Christianity.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he based a lot of it off of Christianity.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Tom Bombadil.
But also Tom Bombadil's only like in like one chapter of Lord of the Rings.
And is he in the Hobbit?
No.
So he's only in Lord of the Rings?
Yeah. Only in Fellowship.
And they just included him in this show.
Yeah, no, he's nowhere in Silmarillion.
So just because he had to be around somewhere, they're like, oh, let's put him in here.
Exactly. Well, they didn't put him in what's it called? Fellowship because there's only so much room you can put in
the
movie.
I feel you.
Even though having him in there would have been awesome. So they put him in Rings of Power. And the second I saw him, before he even said his name, I was like, oh, that's Tom Bombadil.
Really?
Yeah.
You already knew like
I
that?
knew it. I was like,
see,
oh, shit.
This whole entire season, I was like, okay, we didn't get his name, did we?
Who?
The wizard.
No, we still haven't gotten it.
Okay, making sure.
I don't think it can't be. I don't think it's gonna be Gandalf. It better not be.
I thought it was gonna be Sauron, because technically,
no,
I
can't
watched
be either of them.
Oh, well, I watched the video. It was isn't Sauron the first one to come down to Earth?
No.
I thought he was.
No, it's one. So there's two blue wizards.
I thought it was in this order. No. It was Sauron, Rabagast, the blue wizards, and then Gandalf to come down in that order.
No, it should be. I could be wrong, but it should be the two blue wizards first. Gandalf didn't come down to the third age. They're in the second age.
Yeah, I think Gandalf is like the big red herring. It's not actually gonna be him. I thought it was gonna be Sauron. I thought he was the first one to come down.
No, I think Saruman came down later. I believe.
Later than Gandalf?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
earlier than Gandalf, but later. I think they came down.
So you're saying it's the two blue
because they were sent down to keep peace after Sauron.
Who the
Gandalf and the Istar.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying it's the blue
wizards were sent down. Were sent down to go east to recruit. To talk to the men of the East, the people who Sauron recruits in Return of the King.
Got you. Okay.
Now, like I said, I could be 100% wrong with that. But that's how I understood it.
Got you.
Because Gandalf doesn't come down to the third age.
I knew that when, like...
They're about to piss me off, though.
If it's Gandalf?
No.
Oh, ooh.
If they do that, they will piss me off if that happens. They're going to piss me off if they do the Balrog, which it's looking like they're going to in the next episode.
Yeah. Why?
Because that's not supposed to happen until the third age. Until after Sauron dies.
Oh, I thought because all I know from watching The Hobbit is that's the same castle, right? Where during the third, I guess, is right now that like whole thing. That's what's it, Khazad Dûm?
Khazad Dûm, yeah, or Moria.
Moria. Okay, yeah. So that's the place in the Fellowship of the Rings.
Yes,
that gets shat on.
You shall not pass.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And how does he not know that they're dead? Gimli. Mm-hmm. He's like, oh, they're gonna.
Okay.
I just opened Pandora's box.
Yeah, you did. Okay. So, the Balrog attacked thousands of years before Fellowship, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So they all forgot about the Balrog. Okay.
Gotcha.
And then that's when they went to the place that's in the Hobbit.
The Oakenshield's place.
Yeah, it's gonna bug me now.
It's whatever.
Yeah, but anyways, that's when they went there. Okay.
Got you.
And then they found all this treasure, and they're doing good. And blah blah blah. Then the dragon attacks. But so then thousands of years pass, and then after the Hobbit, somewhere in between the Hobbit and Fellowship, a group of dwarves, Balin from the Hobbit, the old Hobbit,
yeah,
led an expedition to retake Khazad Dûm.
Yeah.
And they did for a long time, but then all of a sudden all the dwarves stopped hearing from them. So that's why Gimli thought they were still there. And Gimli was related to Balin.
Is it possible the Balrog attacks more than once?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Well, I'm saying I'm saying if it happened twice within like the canon of the two Hobbits and Lord of the Rings, can it have happened a third time before all that stuff in the age that we're currently in?
No.
Why not?
Because if a Balrog attacks Khazad Dûm, why the fuck would they stay there?
The rings corrupted them. They're greedy. They want treasure.
But if a giant monster is killing them all, they can't be greedy if they're dead.
Maybe they win. Maybe they beat the fuck out of Balrog.
Do you know what a Balrog is?
It's a fucking little unicorn thing. Or not unicorn.
No, a Balrog is an Ishtar, corrupted by Morgoth.
So can a Balrog not be the Blue Wizard?
No.
Hey, maybe I should be part of the show. I'm thinking I'd be a twist if I've ever seen one. The Blue Wizard turned into a Balrog, bro?
Because the Blue Wizards were around during Lord of the Rings.
Well, shit. No, I'm just
They're the Order of the Five Wizards.
Well, maybe it was 7, damn it.
Maybe it was 7, motherfucker.
And then one Balrog attacked early, another one tucked it again, and then it was fucking... Okay, well, like I said, we're just going off of what we've seen so far. Yeah. So I would, I like to do it on a scale of 1 to 10.
If you guys want to know Lord of the Rings, go watch a YouTube channel called Nerd of the Rings. That's a dope ass YouTube channel.
Hey, shout out Nerd of the Rings. I didn't even know that existed.
It's a dope ass YouTube channel.
But if you would have to rate this show out of 10 so far, this is like I said, this is before we're watching episode 8. The Balrog has not attacked yet, but I have seen him in the commercials too. Yeah. And I haven't seen him all season, so I'm guessing
it was the end of the last season.
Oh yeah, well I thought they were in promotional stuff. They had him on promotional stuff this season too.
Just kind of like poking fun, but I was just like, okay, now I'm getting pissed.
So if he attacks, so whatever your rating is today out of 10, if the Balrog attacks by episode 8, will it tank it to all the way down to like a 2? If you give it a 2 now,
something like that.
Because I would give this a solid 7.5. Like I will say, it's better than the first season. They're
better than the first season.
They're on an upward trajectory. Because I think it's gonna be 5 seasons.
The best thing they could have done for this season was have less Galadriel.
She wasn't a lot in it either. And you know what? Also, they didn't do a lot of the Harfoots either, which was the worst part of the first season.
I completely forgot about them. Thank God.
Yeah, they were the worst part of the first.
Oh my God,
first
they were
season.
So boring.
It was boring.
God,
and she's still in it.
The best part of the first season was Elrond and Durin.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. That was the only part that was interesting. Yeah. Like their dynamic was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say that. Even though Elrond's, I'm not gonna face shame anybody, but his face, he's a good looking guy. It's just something's
just wrong with his
face. Not wrong with it. It's just very unique. Like Maggie Smith. I lied. They do make him like that nowadays. Well, it's just Elrond.
Celebrimbor kind of looks funky looking too.
Celebrimbor, not as much as Ella. It's just like his. I don't know. I'm not gonna face shame people. Who am I?
I had to pick someone who looked like Hugo Weaving, like a younger Hugo.
Yeah. I feel you. I mean, like, it was the closest one you can get.
Yeah.
Fun fact: the actor also played young Ned Stark in the flashback in whatever season.
He did, didn't
he? Yeah, he was a young Ned.
And I thought he looked funny looking in that one too.
But what would you get the rating? I would think 7.5.
Probably like a 6.
6? Okay. Yeah. So you're not far off from me.
No.
You're just a little bit more.
I do like.
You're the Simon Cowell. you're the harsh critic.
Yeah. I do like. Oh my God. I'm having a hard time right now.
Brain fart?
Yeah. The Numenor dude. Elendil. Aragorn's ancestor. The first king of Gondor.
Got you.
Gondor and Arnor.
I don't think he was alive. Oh, dude, that was a part. I like it when they earlier in the season or midway in the season when he was the snotty little rich kid guy was like trying to kick him out the army and like all his soldiers were like Captain on deck and he was like, don't do that. They're all just like yeah. That was pretty badass. I do like that. That was good.
Yeah.
And we do have, after this is over, we still have another Lord of the Rings property coming out this year. We have the
War of the Rohirrim.
Yeah,
that's produced by Peter Jackson, I believe.
Yeah, so
I could be wrong about that.
So I feel like for you, this is like because you hate anime. You don't hate anime. You're just not about it.
It's just like, okay, I don't like anime because the arcs are so long. I don't mind the animation style, but I just don't have patience for that shit.
Oh, so if it's a 2-hour movie, you're fine.
Oh, it's a 2-hour movie where we're actually progressing the story, not watching.
So are you excited for this movie?
Oh, I'm down.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna see it in theaters.
In my head, I was thinking, oh, John's not gonna like his anime.
No, I don't mind the animation. It's I don't like the Dragon Ball Z. I don't like how it takes 72 episodes for 12 minutes to go by.
Fuck you. It's not 12 minutes. It's like 14 days.
14 days. But
a lot happened on the Namek saga.
Even like a show like the only 2 animes I ever saw was Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. And even like in Yu-Gi-Oh, they're doing this Battle City thing, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they have a separate arc of them going through this cyber world thing, so Kaiba can kick his stepdad's ass or some shit. And it's like a side arc, and it's literally 45 episodes. I'm like, my God, guys.
Is it literally 45 episodes?
No, I'm not even kidding.
There goes that light.
Yes, it's literally 45 episodes. And I'm like, and the thing is, the whole Battle City arc takes place over 2 days.
Uh-huh.
But it takes me a week to watch it. What the fuck? They're all wearing the same clothes over and I'm like, damn, do these people ever change clothes?
Oh no one changes clothes.
No one ever changes clothes. Yeah,
that's awesome. So War of the Rohirrim. I can't. It's fucking Tolkien. Rohirrim.
Yeah,
you're excited for.
I am excited for it because this takes place I think a few hundred years before Lord of the Rings.
Okay, so it's fair.
This might. I don't even. I'm
Will
not
we
sure.
see Gandalf in it? I seen the trailer, but I don't remember.
It's a possibility.
I don't remember if I saw him in the trailer.
Which Ian McKellen could do the voice for that. That'd be dope.
I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah,
you're an 80-year-old man. You should be doing voiceovers, not stunts.
Yeah, not stunts.
I'm just saying that. Yeah. But it's other than Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. Us nerds have been eaten on TV. Maybe not you. You might not think this, but I surely do because we had Lord of the Rings. We got Marvel and DC both dropped new shows. More the Marvel with Agatha All Along, which is kind of like a sequel series
the most
to
unnecessary show of all time.
Who gives a shit if it's unnecessary? Because I'm watching it. You know what's unnecessary? The hunt for Gollum.
That is so unnecessary. but I want to see Viggo Mortensen as Lord of the Rings.
But we're still gonna get it.
Or as Aragorn again.
Yeah, we got Agatha All Along and we got the Penguin. Let's first talk about Agatha All Along because we have more to pick from and dissect on because there's been. I think as we're recording this, there's been 3 episodes. I think the last episodes are going to be on Halloween. So it goes, that runs will be until Halloween.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
Why?
Like,
that's called good marketing. It's about witches.
It's annoying.
On
like,
Halloween.
Well, like Cobra Kai comes out with episodes like a month ago.
Yeah, it's a break.
And then like
Stranger Things.
But it's on Netflix, bro. Like I watch Netflix to fucking binge. I don't watch Netflix to take a break in the middle of the season.
See, that's why. That's also honestly why I also like Game of Thrones the way Marvel does it. I like the weekly drop.
I hate that shit.
Okay, because
like,
wait, how old are you?
27.
But you're 2 years younger than me. No, I no. It builds up anticipation. We are an ADHD society that we need everything.
Okay,
no,
let me ask you: does Cobra Kai really need anticipation to be built up?
Yes.
No, it doesn't.
It is a live action anime.
It is such a live action.
That
is the best thing I've ever heard.
Cobra Kai is an American live action anime,
so
and
true.
I love it.
It's the corniest thing ever, but I love it.
Dude, when she walked out the last episode, have you seen it this season?
Yeah.
Before? Dude, that was the biggest cliffhanger of my life. After she got denied her spot, and then she
I
walks out on the Cobra Kai.
I love the music. I was like, this is so over dramatic, and I love it.
It's an American anime. It's American live action anime.
Like, they literally had like the Duel of Fates music. Like I was like, da-da. Like, what the fuck?
Dude, I don't think Game of Thrones would be as good if it was just all out at once.
Well, no. Game of Thrones is fine. Like,
what's the difference between Game of Thrones and like Marvel properties being?
Well, no,
weekly?
I'm okay with Marvel. I'm okay with anything but Netflix doing that shit.
Because Netflix has a reputation.
Yes, I watch Netflix to binge.
Okay.
I don't watch Netflix to wait. Like,
that's fair.
Yeah, like.
Well, you said you hated when shows do that because of Agatha's waiting doing it.
I do, but that's just because I'm impatient. But I get why they're doing it. But like,
money.
I get. I'm not expecting anything different.
Fair
but
enough.
Like,
okay.
But
so I just want to get on point.
Yeah, but as for like Netflix, I'm like, know your role and shut your hole. Like,
know your role and shut your hole. Put that on a T-shirt. There you go.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but you watched it. I know you reluctantly tried to watch Agatha.
Yeah, I did. It was better than I thought. It was intriguing. I mean, I was playing a video game while I was watching it, but like,
oh Jesus Christ!
But it was okay.
And now, are you like a horror person?
No.
So this isn't your cup of tea at all.
No, the only horror movie I'd say I watched was like the new It movies. That was it.
Oh my god!
And I don't even count that as well. If you count Jaws, I guess, but
I count that.
In its day was horror.
Yeah, in its day. Now it's just kind of like I let my 4-year-old watch Jaws. I
don't have a 4-year-old.
I would say if I had a 4-year-old,
if you had a 4-year-old,
I would let him watch Jaws. Damn it. So this isn't your cup, but this show is not meant for you.
No, I mean it was okay. No, it's definitely not meant. It's about 4 women and a gay dude. But it's definitely not meant for me.
Fair enough. I like it. Now, do you have any theories on what's going to happen? I think at the end of the road.
I think it's gonna. I don't know his name, so I'm just gonna.
I think the kid is gonna be Wanda's son, and
he's gonna be Wanda's son.
I think his glory that he wants, like what he wants at the end of the road.
But Wanda's son was Wanda's son. Did he have magic?
Have you watched? Yeah, he was Wiccan.
Oh, I thought okay.
Have you watched Doctor Strange's Multiverse of Madness?
Yeah.
So I think Billy the Wiccan or whatever is what's that? Where she like dream walked into somebody else in a different universe.
Yeah.
I think he's doing that in someone else's body in their universe.
Oh.
Or like a version of Billy in that universe.
His boyfriend called him.
Yeah, he's gay.
Yeah, I know, but the guy who he like possessed was gay too.
Probably, I don't fucking know. This is my theory, man. I'm just telling you my theory. And what he wants at the end of the road is his mom to be alive again in that universe. And then Wanda's gonna come back. Wanda has to make an appearance. I feel like it's her show, basically. It's not her show. It's Agatha's show, but like
you wouldn't have Agatha without
exactly. So like I feel like you have to either
we need more Elizabeth Olsen.
Yeah. Plus it's Scarlet Witch. It's called the Witch's Road. All that stuff. I think she has to make some kind of appearance.
Plus he had the power to break her spell too.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
like he was saying that thing, but like I know people are saying it might be her son. It might be Mephisto, which we got a Mephisto. The first mention of Mephisto in the MCU last episode.
I think that was another thing that changed in WandaVision.
That was actually supposed to be Mephisto?
I think. Because Doctor Strange was supposed to be in WandaVision too, but COVID fucked it all up.
No, you said the virus is for Falcon Winter Soldier. Yeah. What do you know the original plot for WandaVision? Was it still kind of the same?
I think it was still pretty much the same.
They just tweaked it,
but they were supposed to. But I think Doctor Strange was supposed to be in it.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, all I know is I love the main actress. I think Catherine Hahn, I think is her name. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. We should probably do more fact checking.
She had a nice butt though.
That was crazy.
Yeah, it was. I think was it the first? No,
first female.
Chris Hemsworth's ass was in it.
Well,
was in Marvel.
Yeah, and Hulk's ass too, if you count that in Ragnarok.
Yeah, we don't count that. Fake ass.
That's the first.
But,
yeah,
no,
I did.
It was a nice ass, like for not Hulk's ass, Agatha's ass. I was like, now move her hair a little bit, but.
Oh, okay, Jesus.
You might need to edit this out.
No, I'm keeping that in.
Okay.
Fuck you. Too much editing. God damn it.
Well,
no, it was good. It was good.
But the guy did like. Have you seen with the neighbor? When she walked out naked, he was like just staring at her, and his wife was like, "What are you doing?"
Oh,
I was like, "That would have been me. That would have been me."
Yeah, no, Catherine Hahn is a beautiful young lady. I don't know how old she is.
I don't think she's young, but
she. I just remember her from Step Brothers.
Was she in Step Brothers?
Yeah, she was the dude's mom or the dude's wife.
I haven't seen that movie.
She's been in so much random stuff that I found when it was time to watch WandaVision, I'm like, oh, it's that chick from that thing. And now I know her name.
Have you seen the Asian dude?
Which one?
The Dr. Jong or whatever his name is.
Dr. Jong?
He played it. He's an actual doctor.
Oh, Ken Jeong?
Yeah, that.
Oh, yeah.
He plays in that commercial, and he's like, and he walks up to this dude. He goes, "Hey, I'm that guy from that thing." You just saying that reminded me of that.
Yeah, there's so many people from that thing.
Yeah.
That especially in the MCU, there's too many actresses.
Too many people from that thing.
Oh, for sure. There's too many ensemble people.
Yeah.
Like, I know where he's from now, and he was from Stranger Things. But when they casted Johnny Storm, I was like, oh, it's that guy from that thing. Yeah. And I was like, what is that thing? Oh yeah, he died. One of the best shots in Stranger Things of all time. You a Stranger Things guy? Mm-hmm. Okay, that was one of my. I just rewatched that too. It was Stranger Things is spooky season, so I was about that time. But yeah,
so are coming out with that the next season soon?
Next
season, whatever it is.
I believe next May is when it premieres.
Dang, it should be October. What the fuck? This October?
No, they're still filming it.
Oh,
yeah,
they're
still
taking forever filming this one.
Well, because the dude
writer's strike.
Well, that writer's strike and the guy Sean Levy, he was doing Deadpool Wolverine.
Oh, he does Stranger Things?
I think he directs some episodes, and he's like a part of the writing team too.
Oh, okay. Shit.
There's a lot of sorry, unprofessional. Got a text.
A page?
No. This is a person who's not important. I probably should be talking to this guy during a podcast. To be honest with you,
it's okay. It's not live.
Fair enough. Yeah. But and then we got, like we said, Agatha All Along. But then also DC has a show too called The Penguin.
I have not seen it.
You haven't seen it. I've seen it.
I heard it's boring though, so I don't know.
See, I usually don't like to read reviews of stuff that I know I'm gonna review because I don't want to get like skewed.
Yeah.
But
fair.
This is before I knew we were recording this week, so I watched a couple
videos.
I
play it for 3 weeks.
Why you gotta air my laundry out like that? Like fucking. Well, I forgot, damn it. And so I watched a review, like a bunch of reviews about the Penguin, and I'm getting a lot of the same stuff. Like it's very, it's like a copycat of Sopranos.
I'd buy that.
But here's the thing: never seen Sopranos.
Neither have I.
I've seen
a few episodes.
Same. But I saw them right before that movie came out, like a prequel movie to this. I forgot what it was called. They had a prequel where Tony Soprano in real life, his son played him, like a younger version of him. Yeah, like I forget the actors' names because I don't care. But but yeah, so it's been a while since I watched the Sopranos. Have you seen the original? You've seen the Batman, the Pattinson Batman, right?
Yeah.
And we both had the same conclusion that it means well, but to us,
it was cool. It was cool to see Batman actually be a detective,
but never again.
It was just so slow.
Like, it was a slow burn.
It's
a slow burn.
It was cool. I loved Andy Serkis. I thought they had the best depiction of Gotham.
For sure.
I thought that the Batmobile just looked like a souped up Mustang.
Muscle car, yeah.
But I was just like if you're a billionaire, like where's the freaking?
But this is also supposed to be like year one, so like
that's true.
He's not like polished yet.
Yeah, but also like. What is his name? Robert Pattinson. You gotta bulk up, bro. Like, Batman's not supposed to be a skinny white bitch. Like, what the fuck?
Like I said, year one, he can be skinny in the first one.
But he came back training. Like, Batman, Bruce Wayne was jacked as fuck. Like,
year one? I didn't read the year one comic, so I have no idea.
Yo, Bruce Wayne was always he was always depicted as the peak of human physical form.
Yeah, he has to be. He has no powers.
Exactly. Bruce Wayne's, I think they went through his workout at some point.
Yeah.
And if the average person did Bruce Wayne's workout, it would kill them.
Oh, shit.
So, and technically it is actually possible for a human being to be Batman, but like it's like 0.1%.
Got you.
You have to have like all the physical abilities plus the actual like intellect and then the money. Which so, because he has a IQ of like 192, I think.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, that's not me.
But
well, I'm going for.
You wouldn't need to wear the black suit though.
Okay, wow. This is first episode.
There it is. Just dropping it like
Should
that.
we just? Yeah, let me do a black joke counter on the fucking. And I wish you know what I'm gonna come back with. Shit, I forgot what you are.
We'll let you figure it out.
I forgot.
I won't get offended. I'll say
That's fine.
I'll laugh.
But I'm just trying to say the same vibe from that movie I kind of get from the show, from the Penguin show.
Okay.
So I like
if Colin Farrell or something.
Yeah, you wouldn't know it.
No, you wouldn't know it. No, he did a great job.
Like people will say like, oh, when I see this show, I look at and I see Tony Soprano. I'm like, I see the Penguin from the movie, the Batman. I see him. The best part of this whole entire show is the woman. You watch How I Met Your Mother?
A little bit, yeah.
Did you watch the last season? Like, do you ever meet the mom?
Yeah.
The mom from How I Met Your Mother is playing like the antagonist in this film. Like, I forget her name. She's part of the Falcone
Crime Family.
Yeah, Crime Family.
Okay, wouldn't the Penguin be? Oh, is this like showing how the Penguin rose to power?
I think so.
Okay.
So like right now in the Batman movie and like in this show, he worked for the Falcones.
Yeah.
And so the head boss died at the end of the Batman. So like there's like so yeah, get an overview of what the show's about. There's like a power grab right now. And basically he's trying to fit in.
Falcone died in the Batman, right?
Yeah, he died in the Batman, and so like now there's like a power grab of who's gonna get the power. Right. He's gonna try to do it, but like his daughter, Falcone's daughter, which is played by the mom. I should really find out her name. I think it's like Christine something.
Just call her the mom.
The mom.
The mom.
No, but she's terrifying. Because like for the first scene, she's just like
funny. So she's so sweet. How I Met Your Mother,
dude. Right? Exactly. She just kind of like appears out of nowhere.
That's how you know it's a good actress.
And then you know that people are scared of her because everybody goes quiet. And then, and then the Penguin turns around and he was like, "Oh, I didn't gonna be here. I thought you were." And she's like, "What? In Arkham?" And I was like, "Oh, this bitch is crazy." Yeah. Like, oh, you know this girl's crazy as hell. And then she had all the best lines. Like the dialogue between those two were.
How long's the episode?
I think it's about 45 minutes. Okay. It's like a normal episode. It might be an hour.
What's your favorite? Your favorite movies are Harry Potter, correct?
Like my favorite movie is Super 8. Have you heard of it? My favorite franchise?
Yeah.
It's Harry Potter.
Okay, what's your second favorite?
Second favorite franchise?
Yeah. I'm sorry, this is totally off topic, but we're talking
about the Penguin. It's not Batman. It's not my favorite second franchise. It's my second favorite trilogy.
Okay.
I would say my friend. Oh shit! Probably Star Wars.
Really? Okay. So you know my favorite franchise.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you guess what my second favorite franchise is? It's not really nerdy.
You've told me this.